is today? Today is Saturday, December 23rd. This is I'm Liz from Kingdom Fleece and Fiberworks. I have a fiber mill in northern Vermont where we process lots of roving, and we work together with Batten Kill to make yarn. So I am back. It's only been a week, so I'm on a roll here. I am drinking some cinnamon tea. It is, I don't know, 9 o'clock. I have a kid that's still sleeping. John's going to do some work before we have our family Christmas this afternoon. And I didn't have time yesterday, so everything is kind of chaotic, and I'm trying to get a podcast in because I don't want to skip. I'm trying really hard to get this on time. So I'm going to go over a few things. This is hopefully will be quicker. I'm going to go over a few things that I've been working on. And I have no finished objects because it's rare. Last time was rare. So we got that done, and then kind of go over, we have lots and lots of roving in the shop. We're going to be in the shop. So there's going to be a big kind of show and tell of what all the new roving that we have in the shop, or all the new colors, and possibly let me know if you what you think. But I kind of want to do a little spin along and see if we can kind of go along with the 100 days of spinning. So we shall see. Yeah, so let's get into it. The first thing I'm working on is, let's see here. The first thing is the hat that I have out of hand spun. Let me try and take, I have, oh, and what I'm wearing. I am wearing my field sweater that my friend Barb knitted for me. I am a super slow knitter, as you know, and she is a super fast knitter, and she knit this out of our yarn that's right behind me. It's our forest, or it's our club forest base. It's our forest base. It's a sport weight, super nice. It's so lightweight, and I cannot believe how warm this sweater is. And right here we tried using the Surrey mohair, and it was too thick, so we had to go back to the regular mohair. The Surrey alpaca one was too thick, so we used the mohair. And these are the options right here. I think everything I have right now is on the website, and yeah, I think that's what we have. But I think these ones would be super fun. They're more of a natural camel-y color, but if you paired something like that with there to give it a pop of color, I think those would be super fun. So that's kind of so I have a ton of mohair. I don't have that on the website, but I'm going to try and get that on the website before this goes live. So pay attention. Hopefully it'll be on there, and we have that. So anyway, back to whips. Already getting sidetracked. I have been working on my hand spun hat. It's I think it's Obadiah. I'll put the link down below because I'm not really good at that. And these are my two colors. These are hand spun. The brown I've had forever. This one I think I did last year, and I am liking it. I've only done a few rows, but you're starting to see the pattern, and they're kind of just zigzag through the hat, but they're really small repeats. I think the most we have is like three, like 3 stitches between there, so it's super easy. And my floats on the back are actually, I'm usually pretty messy. You usually don't want to see my floats, but that's actually going pretty well now, that especially holding it further back here, it looks even better, because mine are usually kind of a mess and you don't want to see mine. But yeah, that's not too bad. So we shall see. So that is my newest thing. I can't do this. Uh-oh, I'm gonna lose stitches now. Hang on. I picked everything up. Okay. Okay. I think the biggest thing with that one is I cannot do that one when I'm tired. But the best thing I did for this one, and I don't know, I think it's like a 13 row repeat. So I put a stitch marker, one of just the metal stitch markers, which if you guys want them, I can put them in the shop. They're kind of, I like them because they're colored and they're just metal rings and they're super easy. They don't dangle and get in the way of anything. But I put one in every 13 rows or whatever the repeat is. That way I know if I'm off and I don't get to the next stitch marker, I can totally know something and I can correct it before I get to the next one and I'm messed up. So that is the one thing I'm working on. And the next thing I'm working on is my sock. And you'll be happy to know I turned my heel. Hang on. This is out of DK weight yarn that I've had in stash forever. It is my yarn, but I don't carry it, unfortunately. But it's a DK weight sock. It's through Crazy Sock Lady's DK weight sock pattern. I'm pretty sure it's a free pattern. But yeah, and I feel like this heel turn went way smoother. I kept track of where the beginning of round and that kind of stuff. Usually I always have trouble doing that, and I was able to keep track of that and get that down. So I'm turned, now I'm just around and around. So this should go pretty quickly. Hopefully it'll be done by the time, and then I'll have a new pair of socks. I have to probably fight a kid for them, but we'll see. This is all that I have left, but yeah, this is the sock, and I think it's Rusty Truck, which this, if that's the case, I can, actually that's a repeatable one, so I can always do more of that. And yeah, so with this one, I'm excited. We're leaving this afternoon to go to family Christmas, so I'm gonna be able to take this with me. Give me something to do. Usually it's pretty busy, so it gets a little hard to knit when I'm there. We'll see. There's that one. And then the only other thing that I started the other day when I was on the treadmill was just a dishcloth. And, oh shoot, okay, that I messed up. And this is just, don't even have a bag. It was literally in the cup holder of the treadmill. I think it's like a sugar and cream. It's not the best stuff, but yeah, so we're working on this one. That's another one that's good for car knitting and travel knitting, so I can throw that in a bag. And sorry about the dogs, I have no idea what they're working at. This is a bag, the socks in, that I made a zillion years ago, and it's just a square. And then I actually stitched some like chunky art yarn roving on it with some patches, and it is nothing fancy. I dyed the fabric. I did dye the fabric when the girls were little. We did do that. So I think that's it for like all I've been up to. Let me get together. I have some spinning. I've been doing some spindle spinning, my 100 days of spindle spinning. And let me see what I have done, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I've been doing a little spindle. I feel like I'm crooked again. Wheel spinning. I started a new project, and spindle spinning. I'll start with the spindle spinning first, because I'll probably go into more depth. So this is my Golding spin net, and I have to talk to them because, can you see the silver thing? It fell off. It's loose. It still works, but I need to talk to them to figure out. I don't want to just glue it and ruin it, so I have to talk to them about that. It just kind of clings, but so this is the fiber that I've been using for my spindles. Oh no, there's something that was on the floor. Hang on. And it actually looks more, there's a lot of brown in there, but there's more cranberry than you can see. It's not picking up, it's only picking up the brown for some reason. I don't know if you can, I guess you can kind of see, but there's definitely some cranberry colors in there. So that's what I've been working on. This is the second bag. I opened that one so you guys could see it because there's a tiny bit left. So this has been my spindle spinning. I did this, most of my spindles are full. And I wanted to show you these ones before I empty them off. And then I can fill the bobbins. So this is my support spindle. This is a Crivelli. And it's really small. I'm trying to like, you know, yeah, it's small. It's not super big, but super cute, spins really good. And I have that one. I'd actually like to get another one, a bigger one, because I really wasn't, when I bought it, I wasn't really paying attention to the size, and I'd like a little one, a little bigger. And then this one's like half full. It's getting there. I'd like to just empty it off and then they'll be all done. So we have this one. I'm trying to not put it in front of my face. Hopefully the dogs will stop. But this is my, oh my god, Allenberry one. My Allenberry spindle. I have another spindle that I just bought. I don't know. They're out of Maine. It's supposed to be here Tuesday. But so it'll be after Christmas. But I couldn't resist. I wanted to try one. I keep seeing them, but I don't see them on Instagram. Hang on, I gotta go yell at a dog. Okay, I got a dog in her crate. Maybe she'll be quiet. Let me get a drink. I'm a little nervous of the chair that I'm sitting on. It's got a big crack down the middle and I haven't traded out yet. It is just an old kitchen chair and it needs to go. And yeah, this one I have to fill. This is one that hasn't been done. And attempting, this is my Russian spindle. It is a Stephen Willett that I bought at one of the sheep festivals, and I'm not very good. These ones are harder. I don't know, they're just really, you have to spin a lot finer, I think was what it is. So I'm practicing. This one's my practice one, and it's okay. I feel like you have to always be twisting, like, you know, flicking it to get it to spin. But so I think it's me more than anything. I think they're super expensive and really nice spindles, so I have a feeling it's me more than anything. And then I also have another Stephen Willett, which I just played around with too. I was kind of comparing them because this has the glass tip, and then this one has the other one has the wooden tip. So I was trying to see which one's easier, and this one was a little bit easier compared to when I first started doing it. So, and I don't know if you guys, but yeah, Dollar General's everywhere, so you probably have a Dollar General. But they have these boxes at Dollar General, and they have they're like a cardboard box, but I'm trying to hold this, and this is not easy. Like a magnetic thing, but they're only $3. See? And they fit all the spindles, and then you can put some fiber in there too. It's a perfect little box to take. Either you can take it with you, I don't know, it's keeping them safer. It's making me a little less nervous as to where to store them. The only problem is this one is a little long, and I'm tempted to like take down the stem, you know, take down this a little bit. It literally needs like a quarter inch shorter, and then it would be fit perfect in the box instead of like diagonal. So yeah, so those are spindles that I've been working on. All sorts of toys. They're so much fun and they're almost too addicting because they're just little. So I'm trying to get that one. And what else? Oh, my wheel spinning. I'm attempting to. Oh, I don't have it with me. Remake a yarn that I spun a long time ago, and we did this in the mill, and so it's got some green and red mostly, but there's a little bit, you can kind of see it right there, there's a little bit of blue. And what I've done, and I didn't bring that part of it, so if you don't know, each bag, so it comes in a bag, each bag of roving comes in, and I don't know if you've noticed when you've bought it, you can pull it out and it's divided up into 2 ounces, so you don't have to worry about splitting it. It's each bag is it's 4 ounces, each bump has 2 ounces, so you don't have to worry about weighing out yourself, making it that much easier. So this is and it looks kind of muddy, but I will show you a picture on here in better. I wasn't going to take it off the bobbin, but I'll show you a picture up here and show you what it looks like on the bobbin and what I've done. And I think I might put a little video in here too if I get talented. But I kind of just take, and I've been kind of dividing up, so it comes, you can kind of split it up into like littler pieces, and you can also take out the colors. So I kind of separate out the red and the green and then divide those into 2, and then I save some, there's some gold in there, and well, this is the red, but and then I mixed a little bit in there, like some of them were a little bit mixed, some of them were not. And then I also have, there's like a turquoisey part, like just a small section, and I put those in there so you can kind of divide up and sprinkle it in through each color. So I'm hoping that turquoise makes such a difference because it gives it such a pop of color, and it's really fun. So that is what I'm working on now, but I will post a picture. And this blend is a Romney mohair blend, and I'm really hoping for some nice warm cushy socks, like just warm socks, like really heavy duty. I am so hard on my socks. Every pair of socks I make, they get holes in them in 2 seconds, especially superwash is a big one that always gets holes in them. I've checked my gauge is on. I'm just really hard on socks, so I'm determined I want to spin my own sock yarn, and a friend of mine said that they'll last way longer, so I was talking to her and she said they'll definitely last longer, and with a little bit of mohair I'm hoping that'll give it strength, and it'll also they'll kind of felt a little bit and make them a little bit stronger just that way. So that is my plan. I am working on the first half. This is the other half of the bag. The part that I'm spinning now, I'm probably halfway through, and it's spinning up really easy, really fine. Being that it's Romney longer staple, I'm putting a lower twist in there. I don't want it to be so like over twisted that it's gonna be like rope, and then it'll be just not fun to knit with. So I want to have that good combination, and so far it seems to be good. I'm going for fingering weight, sport weight in there. I want them to be on the heavier fingering weight. I don't want to be super, I don't know what I'm trying to say. They don't need to be thick. Well, not worsted weight. I'd rather them sport weight. Sport weight is a good goal. With all the 100 days of spinning going on, I wanted to do something have a, be not just spinning to spin, have a reason. Oh my God, my hairs. And so I decided this is a good time for me to, I've never spun for socks because I always feel like they're, I don't know, not in, my spinning's not good enough, or I don't know. Like I've never, I guess because I'm also a slow knitter, so socks just seem to be a lot. But now for some reason I feel like I want to make some tougher socks that are gonna actually last. So that's kind of how it started. And so when I was in the mill and carding something up, I wanted something that was going to hold up. Merino is great for next to the skin. Everything is soft, but to me it just doesn't make sense to have them on your feet. It's not made for being on your feet. You want something that's harder wearing, and once they're on your feet, they're not going to be itchy. I'm actually amazed. My Chevy sock that I have in the shop is a Cheviette nylon blend, and these are the warmest socks ever. I can't believe, and same with this, I don't know what it is, but I feel like our yarn doesn't, it, like, I don't know, the mill spun yarn, you see hand spun yarn, it just seems so much warmer than superwash. Maybe it's me, I don't know, it could be my imagination, because I've made plenty of things out of like superwash, but I'm kind of falling for the non-superwash. It just has a different life. I feel like it's because it hasn't been processed so much. So I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know if it's my imagination, but this stuff is super strong wearing. That seems like it's been holding up for me anyway. I have that, and so I'm hoping we'll see how the Romney mohair blend. It's gonna be a little bit fuzzy, and I don't know. We'll find out. I'm curious. It's good test. We'll be able to use it for something. Let's see here. Okay, so yes, so those are the things that I've been going along with. I did acquire something. We had my stepdaughter's, our family Christmas, like we have two of them. We have the big family, and then just me, Johnny, and our girls, and we did our exchange last night, and Monica got me something. So I'm super excited to, I've been looking through this book. I don't know, the Knitting for Olive book. I asked for it for Christmas because I know Johnny's not one to go and get knitting stuff. So when she asked me for ideas, this is it's a thick book. It has some really beautiful pictures in there. There's so many, I don't know which one I like. I really like that one on the pattern, but that seems like a lot. I don't know. So many things I'm trying to find. Yeah, this one, it actually, I have to figure out, I want to try and make them obviously in our yarn, but this was a, you know, a gift from me for Christmas. But yeah, no, I like that one. I like the, oh, I can't see it. There's so many now. I'm sure there's lots of people that have previews. So, I don't know. I'm excited to be able to try some of those. And now, let's see here. What else? Last thing. So yeah, so I want to see if anybody else wants to, I'm distracted because no, Emma's awake. No, I want to see if anybody else wants to do some sock spinning. So if you want to spin along with me, 100 days of spinning, definitely tag me in there, and we can do some spin for your socks during the 100 days of spinning. And I think it'll be, I think this one though, it's a longer staple, and I don't know how well, I don't know spindle spinning. The spindles will be fine. The support spindles, if for some reason I've been told that that's better with shorter fiber, so I don't really know. I'd leave that up to you, but spin it how you want it. But spin for socks, that would be fun. And I'll do a little shop update and go run through and see if you can see This is the one that I'm spinning on. And it's like the greens and the reds. There is a bit of turquoise and you can't see it. It's probably stuck in the bag. There's a couple with and a couple without the turquoise in there. So we have those ones. And they're all the Romney Mohair blend. The next one I think that is super pretty. I mean, I love all of these. This one's grays and purples. A little bit of pink. I'm trying to not have the glare and not crinkle too much. See if you can see that. I think it works better when I'm further away than up close. Next one, this one is definitely gonna be a favorite because I'm in love. And that's this one. It's so pretty. Look at the you can see how shiny it is with the mohair. But if you like woolly wool and not afraid of the mohair and that kind of stuff, I think it'd be perfect for you. I mean, you can use it for anything, but it is me. I kind of carded it thinking for socks, but you can do whatever you want. So there's that one. This one I think looks like springtime, and I think this would be a fun stripey one once it's spun up. I think it would be fun. Yeah, you can really see the shine in it in these. So there's that. Couple more. And here's some purples and oranges. Super nice. These are all gonna make such fun socks. I want to do this one and then the pink one, the springy one, the pinks and greens. I feel like that would be a fun stripey sock. So these are, I have two, the red one and that one, I think, just to be something different. It's definitely out of my, I would be more the purples. I want to do something different. Here's another one that's really light, like blues and purples, but lots of gray. So we'll tone them down, and that would be light. Another one that's more pinky with some purple down the bottom. Let's see if you like your blues. This one's blues. It's got a little bit of purple in there, but mostly blues and turquoise. That's just a speck of purple in there. Each batch is a little bit different because they come off when they come off the pin drafter and we weigh them out. Some of them might have more of this and some of them might have more of that. I think I showed you this one. I think I've seen that one. Yeah, see how like this is all in the bag, but it looks like two different things, but they're just the way they came in the batch. And then this one is blues and golds, and there's like, it looks like a little bit of green, but I think it's just a gold mixing with a blue. There's that one. And I think that's it. This is the little bit of turquoise that I added with the red and green, so there's that pop of color in there. I just saw that, and I think that's it. I have to go and do our trash run and put some food in the oven and get ready for Christmas #2, and then hopefully we'll have a good day. And it's supposed to be nice out. It's cloudy out, but it's not raining or snowing or doing anything. All of our snow melted. We had like 3 inches of rain, so we have very little snow left, which is really weird. But we're not worried. It'll snow again. We still have snow banks and things like that, but it's definitely not what we used to last week when I called and or when I came on and it was like a foot and a half of snow. Now we have grass showing and stuff like that, but that's okay. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm trying to think of mill updates. We are hopping in the mill. We actually, everybody was going to be around next week, so I think we're going to work Wednesday and Friday probably of next week just because we're going to be there. I think that's one of the downfalls of living next to the mill. I'm there no matter what, so we're gonna get a bunch of stuff done, but the girls are cranking things out. You should see what Dasha made, some beautiful roving for Yankee Rock Farm, so stay tuned to Yankee Rock Farm's updates on their website because she's got some great roving on there. I think Border Leicester, which is beautiful. We carded that up and dyed it and pen drafted it, so it came out great. And I'm trying to think of what other things that we've been working on. We're getting together a whole bunch of we've got some plans going on now. Now that we've kind of got a good groove, water's not running out, and I've got two girls that are working their butts off in the mill, and we're trying to really plan and get things squared away for spring shows, and we have some other works coming up. I think it's going to start in, my guess is the middle to end of January. We're kind of thinking of doing a Fiverr subscription and start up very small. So if you're interested, stay tuned because we're not going to do it. This is our first time doing it, and it's going to be like a 3-month subscription, and it's going to be only a set number of people because we want to try it, get all the kinks worked out before we make it bigger. Because I'm a little nervous that something will go awry and we have too many and we'll be overrun with trying to get all the logistics done. So we want to figure it out with, I would say maybe 15, 20 people, and then sorry, make sure it goes smoothly. Everybody gets their stuff. I figure out the shipping part of it. That's my biggest fear, is something will go wrong. And then we'll get it, test out the waters, and then we can do another one. But we'll probably do it in 3-month increments. So let me know what you think. If you're interested, we'll do something that it could be anything. It could be local. It could be comb top. It could be blended stuff that we do. I don't know. It could be anything. It'll be a surprise, and we'll go from there. So yeah, so we shall see how it goes. But yeah, we have a lot of things that we're thinking of for down the road. So I will talk to you soon. I'm gonna go get all my Christmassy stuff, try and get some wrapping done this afternoon after Christmas or tonight or whatever. We have so much to do. Have a great holiday, and I will see you next week.